playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Florida State's offense will get the first swing today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking for a gap. It's Savage. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. As a design quarterback keeper. Past the 45. Breaks into the clear. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
But with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job with the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
And the Noles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Using his legs on the scramble. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Savage. Touchdown, Noles, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he makes the grab. The 2-point try, and now lead by 8. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The Texas Longhorns offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. They're guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Grab behind the line. It's Clark. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense going with the hurry-up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. They'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Looking to pass. It's Williams. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So now on comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And I tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. With the catch, it's Pringle. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Finds room at the 30. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. The Seminoles looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida State. Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line. Display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Dropping back, it's Williams. The screen to the wide receiver. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And the defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustment. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Longhorns. The defense. More in this playoff game. Wow.
But it's one of the worst ways you can ever imagine starting. All game is to throw a pick-6 in the first quarter. Luckily, there's still plenty of time. They got to regroup and get ready to go.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 3. That's solid coverage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks left and finds his target there.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And the Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to the left. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Noles trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Grab behind the line. It's Cooper. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Longhorns will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that sets up a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Wideouts now clustered. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
With the catch, it's Savage. Finding space at the 20. Using the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On the move now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're using.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles. Empty backfield now when they go for 2.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath.
He's taken down, doesn't get rid of the ball, and the 2-point conversion does not work. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28, Texas, 10.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for a second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Florida State. They were not going to catch him that time. Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Texas, 10.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back to pass. It's Williams. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. Longhorns will have to kick this away. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. And it's a comeback route. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Oh, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The pass rush closing in. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas, 10.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Incomplete for a 3rd.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Snags a quick throw.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the Noles are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and get... And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a run to the left. He finds some space. Here he goes. At the 30 now. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Slides to avoid the big hit. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So they get 3, but the margin is still huge.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting. Action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. That's caught. It's Clark. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Williams. It's a quick grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. They'll try to run for the first down. The Longhorns keep the football on the move.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He's got the first and still going. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Stuffed on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
It's a good effort, but just not enough for the first down. I think, Chris, the defense had an idea that this play was coming. You could see him pinch to the inside to prevent the quarterback from breaking past the line to gain.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Trapped again in the pocket.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great... getting into a rhythm, and really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. To the air, it's Williams. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense?
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. They tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open downfield. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
That's the challenging aspect of these RPOs, kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. And he'll set up to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Gonna run it. It's Clark. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Lets it go quickly. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. Empty set now, 5 wide. To throw, it's Williams. The short completion of the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. That's caught. It's Washington. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Quarterback keeps the football. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Great call here on third down to go with the option. He decides to keep it himself, get some yards, but not enough for the first down. Interesting call coming up now on fourth.
Oh, no, trap in back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Seminoles.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
63, Texas, 23.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time, went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get in the sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Butler. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Longhorns will have to punt this one away.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Handoff to the single back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. They'll test the right side here. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. Testing the right side here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's second down. Leaning on the run game here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 23. Returning it, but instead... Takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, they look to the right, running with purpose.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of his game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
First down here for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. Offense looking to throw the ball. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And he's got it at 15. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida State.
They'll try the right here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And the Seminoles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.